Good morning, calendar time. All right, so we're gonna switch from Monday, which was yesterday, to Tuesday, which is a capital T, Tuesday. And make sure we don't get it confused with our other capital T, Thursday, that has a TH, like the. This is the TU, Tuesday. All right, so days of the week, sing with me, you clap on the word Tuesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then we start again. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, these are the days of the week. All right, if we come down here, remember we talked about yesterday, we had our plate. We are looking for our next word problem. And here we go, we've got it. I'll bring it closer for you to see. All right, we've got 2 full 10 frames. We've been focusing on 10 frames. So we know it's 10, 20. And then we can see on our leaf 1, 2, 3, 4 by themselves. And we have 2 sentences. One is a telling sentence that gives us information. And then the next one is a question sentence asking us to do something. So 4 ladybugs on a leaf. How many more to make the next 10? Same thing we've been doing. So show me with your fingers. If we have 4 ladybugs on a leaf, how many more to make the next 10? Hopefully you showed me 6 fingers. They're sideways to be in the camera, because 4 plus 6 is 10. Very good. All right, take a minute and talk about a couple of patterns that you're noticing on our calendar. Share them with someone who's in the room with you, or just say them out loud to yourself. Things you notice. Try a whole sentence. I noticed that. All right, let's go ahead and count our individual numbers up to our new 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, let's count by 5s. I want you to think about it. How many 5s do you think I'm going to count right now? Let's try. 5, 10, 15, 20. We have to stop at 5. Wait, do we get? I'm sorry. We have to stop at 4 because we can't get to the next 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, but there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't get to our next 5 yet. How many 10s do we get to count? 10, 20. We get to count 2 10s at this point. All right, we're all the way to 24, which if we were to say it as a date in the ordinal number, we say 24th. So today's date is Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. You say the date now. Nice. So I'm going to actually pull up a bunch of our 10 frames. This is a 10 frame that only has 2 in it. Here's a 10 frame that has 6 in it. Our next frame is a 10. Take a look at our 10 frames. The first one is 2, 6, 10. What's the number that changes there? If we go from 2 to 6, well, let's take this 2, and we can take this 2, and how many are left over? 4. All right, and if we have 6, how many more to get to the next 10? So our 10 frames are counting by 4s. There's a 4 difference between those two, and then there's a 4 difference between those two. Once we hit 10, our 10 frames kind of don't change. Let's go ahead and take this one. This is now 14, which is again a difference of 4. And then our next 10 frame is a 18, and that's a difference of 4. It's changing by 4 each time. And then 22 is changing by 4. So if we were to look up here and start at 2 and count, we're counting by 4s. 2, 6, 4, 14, 18, 22. It's a difference of 4 each time. The next few days in math, we're really going to be focusing on our 10 frames and our tricky teen numbers. So let's put our calendar back together. That is calendar today. And in a little while, I'll be back on to share with you 10 frames and focusing on our teen numbers.